In July of this year, YCSO detectives began investigating the theft of $30,000 from an 84-year-old Dewey woman involved in a scam. The woman, who resides in the Blue Hills subdivision, told detectives that upon returning from a one-week trip, two men showed up at her door arriving in a black truck. They told her that while she was gone, it was necessary to replace her entire septic system at a cost of $67,000. Her first response was that of panic because she did not have that much money. They told her she could make payments and suggested going to the bank to obtain what cash she could. Under duress, she agreed, and they followed her to a Prescott area bank while they waited across the street. The 84-year-old victim withdrew $12,500, went across the street, and surrendered the cash to the suspects. The next day, the same two men came back and asked for more money, and she wrote out a check for $17,500, and the men left. On the following day, she received a call from a bank in Flagstaff requesting her authorization to cash the check, and she told them yes, based on the work completed. The bank then cashed the check. It was at this time it appeared to the victim that nothing had been done on her property to replace her septic system, and she realized it was a scam. The victim claimed she never met these men until returning from her trip. Detectives believe the suspects may have entered the home while she was away and discovered the victim's bank balance on a statement visible in her home. Detectives have identified the suspect's truck as a black 2012 to 2014 Ford F-150 four-door. Extensive follow-up and review of bank evidence and video resulted in the identification of one of the men. He is 45-year-old Daniel J. Miller, a transient possibly living in the Flagstaff area. Miller is 5'7", 180 pounds, blue eyes, and blonde hair with a goatee. A $50,000 warrant has been issued for Miller, who has not been located. The second male suspect has not been identified, and detectives are seeking help from the public to find out who he is and any information as to the whereabouts of both suspects. Detectives learned both shared the stolen money. Anyone with information is urged to contact Detective Todd Swaim at 928-554-8605 or Yavapai Silent Witness at 1-800-932-3232. A direct tip to silent witness resulting in an arrest becomes eligible for a cash reward.